Hey, what's going on, everyone? All right, let's see. Do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that's doing that properly. I don't know. All right. I'm just busting out these stories left and right and trying to get them out the way. I'm supposed to be going to this event, this pool event, but I got to get it out. I have to get these things knocked out. Ugh. So yeah, this is one going to be a shaky one. But hey, it would not be me if I didn't do it. Uh, Jesus. So yeah, guys, this is going to be a pretty interesting one. I'm just putting in the. I'm just sharing it right now on my community tab, so don't mind me. If you're coming on in, I'm not going to be too long on this one. We're going to art and style. This is definitely going to be a very, very cutthroat one. Let me. I got to give art. Uh, the 1, 2, 3. Bam. I hope I did it right. You know what? I can do one better. I can do one better. I think can we do art better than that? I want to give him something better than that. I want to give him something better. I'm gonna get art a sound. I'm gonna get art a sound. I want to actually this is something that's very important. That I think it was crazy. Kurt Franklin tired of covering up for gay son and church homophobia. This is something that's been going on in churches for a long time, something that has been covered up, uh, not want to be spoken about. There's been a lot of deep seated cover up trauma and issues. And as black men, we can try to pretend as much as we want that this is not a situation that we need to talk about or blame the mamas, but it takes two. And we as parents, we have to also understand that is still your stock. That is still your stock. And we have an issue where if you do not deal with the situation, it's going to get a lot worse. If you don't deal with the situation, it's going to get a lot worse. If you don't, there's so much. I mean, there's so much. And I know, listen, black men, I know y'all don't like talking about homosexuality. Nobody's challenging or calling you about your name or calling you anything. I know people come at me saying, "T, you talk to those gay people, the Rainbow Coalition," and I'm like, dude, at the end of the day, they're still black people. They're still black people. You're not having sex with them, so why are you insecure while talking to them? That just shows you how you are. Turn on AC. Let me see. Shit, AC. So we have this issue, and let me go ahead and pull it up. Let me go and pull it up for y'all right now. Is Kurt Franklin's son. Now, Kurt Franklin's son is coming out about himself. You know, well, I'm not sure if he holds this. Actually, he has. He has, like, it was already suspected already because incidents have happened. And for so long, you can only keep these things out of the limelight. You understand me? We already know You pull it up. There we go. We already know that they've been having issues. Kirk Franklin's a notable gospel singer. He's done a lot of stuff for the industry, for the music, everything. He even has children. He has a relationship. I think he has a wife now. He has another wife. I don't know why we think that black people in the church are without fault. Like TD Jakes, I think TD Jakes' daughter, she had a child out of wedlock. You know, preacher kids or kids in ministry, they're not absolved. A lot of ministers, a lot of pastors, and a lot of them kids. I know y'all think that them kids do not have no demons. They got demons, and this is not me punching at them or spitting on them or talking down on them, but they're still human. They just have a so-called notable position, so to be an honorable position, but it is what it is. Those people still have lives. Let me see. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can pull it up because Kirk Franklin's son was also on a show called Bad Boys Club. When I saw it, I knew. When I saw it, I knew for what it was. That dang, where is it at? Now, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you can look at this, you can look at this screen and tell there's something wrong. I know some of y'all don't want to say that, but we knew already there was something wrong. We knew that already. It was just already in the sauce about a lot of things happening. And I think Kirk Franklin already knew that at some point he could no longer cover up. Like, yo, I'm gonna have to start coming clean about a lot of stuff. And see, that's a problem that we have going on in black society, especially among the church. We don't want to admit that, yo, you're sooner or later you're going to have to start talking about these type of issues. Now, I understand that we have a lot of ignorance, we have a lot of issues. Shout out to Gossip Girl, XOXO. The sister, she be on her shit. She be on her shit, getting the stuff, and I be on my side, on the men's side, be like, yo, how'd you get that? You like, I got my ways. I got my ways, and I gotta just show y'all and pull out the information. So the first category of situations that we have going on, let me grab, is there we go. So this is Kirk Franklin and his son. As you already know, they're no stranger. They had a lot of controversy. They have a lot of issues. We've seen his son get online saying how he's a horrible father, how he doesn't care, he doesn't support him, and X, Y, and Z. And we've also heard Kirk Franklin saying that as a dad, as the father, he would take him out or you talking about, like, give him the 1-2. He's like, I brought you into the world, I'll take you out. And a lot of people had issues with Kirk Franklin saying that. But we don't know. Now we're starting to understand the context of what's going on. Yeah, we know about his son being locked up, his son having drug issues, his son, a whole lot of things going on. And we hell, sometimes I wonder what Kirk Franklin, like, so Kirk Franklin be doing. like, yo, what goes on behind them closed church doors, man? I don't know what's going on with a lot of black masculinity, but damn, something about these young men, they're losing their freaking mind. Now we find out Kirk Franklin's son is coming out saying he's bisexual. He said he's finding his truth. He said, I'm bisexual. Kirk Kieran comes out on Bad Boys Club. So Kirk Franklin trying to get ahead of it. Hang on. And this is the picture of him on Bad Boys Club. Let me grab that thing. This is it right here. This is Bad Boys Club. This is on a black-owned network. Jesus Christ. Zeus. Why? I don't get it. How y'all is a black-owned network, but y'all call it Zeus? Y'all could have called it y'all could have found any other type of god in a pantheon. Y'all call it after a Greek god, but hey, it's a show called Bad Boys Club. So you already know. Listen, there's already some issues going on, and these are the guys from Bad Boys Club from Los Angeles. This is what they're wearing. I mean, honestly, listen, man. There's not much we can say for black masculinity now, bro. Like, especially when it comes to TV. But he came out saying he's gay. That's him right there. That's him right there. First of all, the fact that he got on that show is saying a lot, man. He came out saying he's gay. And I think Kirk Franklin now, he's like, well, damn. Now I really can't hide this. I'm on, like, either Kirk Franklin had to become an ally, which, I mean, his son is gay. So I guess, either you're going to love your son or hate him or whatever's going to happen. But it is what it is, man. Like, honestly, I can't. Black men, y'all gonna have to start claiming y'all gay sons, man. Y'all gonna have to start learning how to deal with them. I know y'all want to say this shit where y'all gonna cut them off, or y'all gonna like disown them, or y'all don't want to fuck with them because they are of an ulterior, a different type of flock. And I've heard that. I've seen it. Now y'all see that these black gay men, they have no love for whatever happened to y'all black men. And a lot of y'all know that these are y'all boys. These are y'all sons. These are y'all brothers, your cousins. In Kirk Franklin's instance, this is his son. Kirk Franklin knows he has a position in the church. And he's like, I can't hide it no more. My son done came out and told the whole world. And he says this in a statement. He said, Carrion, son of the Grammy-winning gospel titan Kirk Franklin, left the internet in shambles last year when he leaked explicitive, heavy audio of his father verbally lambasting him. Now another clip is surfacing, this time or Carrion himself admitting something deeply personal that has others talking bisexual. So now we're starting to get behind the nitty-gritty of why his dad was acting the way he was acting. One of the reasons. We already know he was locked up. God knows what happened to him. Carrion, who co-stars on the Zeus Network's Bad Boys Los Angeles, came out to his co-stars Million Christopher and Molo Mo after the pair repeatedly bullied and pressured him to reveal his sexuality. God, wait a second. So you had two other men bully you and pressure you on a show to come out about you being gay. Yo, man, there's so many agendas wrong with this shit. I might have to throw this at slide. Damn, like, I don't think it's even safe for black men in the industry. I don't know. I don't know how. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Mo? Shout out to my big homie Mo. And Mo, I'll drop you the link, but I know this is something that you yourself you've spoken about, and we want to know, like, for like, you don't have to, but honestly, this is something that black men, we got to ask the question: how y'all dealing with knowing somebody like a man or a young man in your bloodline is of the LGBTQ? Kirk Franklin tried to cover up for years, and we know it's done some, ongoing damage to his family. We know it's done some damage to his reputation, and we also can understand that, hey, this man, he's mentally fractured and damaged. I'm not taking listen, I'm not taking no excuses from him. Where's it at? There you go. So he says this. Let me ask you this: do you like men or do you like women? As Mola, as the three were in the kitchen talking, I just want to know, bro. Initially, Carry On was hesitant to answer. Instead, he deflected, saying men hit on me all the time, different kinds, and adding, I can't control who's attracted to me. All I can do is just say, like, do my thing, bro. Visibly uncomfortable, Carry On then owned up to being polyamorous. Oh Lord. So this is why I be saying, y'all be having y'all poly talk. Make sure you know where you're heading down, what talking points. Hey, and y'all gonna have to miss me with that. Preferring non-monogamy, something he said would likely spark controversy, pushing people to argue with him after the show. But the first confession wasn't good enough for his castmates. Million jumped in and prodded Carry On to be more transparent during the awkward exchange. And I noticed that this is all happening during Pride Month. I noticed this is all happening during Pride Month, that all this stuff is starting to come out. Okay, I'm bisexual. Call me that. Finally conceded. Carry On, Kirk Franklin's son from a previous relationship. Whoa, I wasn't expecting that, said Mola. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Y'all were trying to get him so that way y'all can listen, man. And that's that thing that goes on with LGBT people. They like to bully other people to pressure them to say either let's just try it, or maybe you might like it, or maybe I think you are one of us, so why not just get down with the get down? I've seen dudes do that in the military. I've seen dudes do that at work. I've seen dudes do that in the streets. I've been watching this for years, especially amongst black men, do suspect things with each other, or younger men or older men, whatever, how else you want to say it. Like, it's no secret that we done seen this all throughout churches and different other affiliated programs with this type of behavior. On social media, Carry On shared his coming out clip and wrote in the caption that he was showing his co-stars what it really means to keep it real. Oh God. He hopes the conversation allows them all to move on, and with less question, more understanding. Carry On received a mix of backlash, understanding on March 21 for publicizing a private tension phone conversation with the world-renowned father. Some accused Carry On of chasing fame, while others acknowledged that he was hurting and looked to receive help. So now, Kirk Franklin, you're going to have to help your gay son openly now about what he does now. And I don't know how it's going to play out for Kirk Franklin. I don't know how it's going to. On Red Pill, but you said disown him. That ain't showing love. Yeah, that's not. And see, that's the thing about it. I know a lot of men, they say that they'll disown their son if their son comes out being gay. And I'm trying to figure out, is that honestly the logical answer? What's up, Red Pill?
What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey man, that is still love, bro. I can disown my son and be like, I still love you, bro. It's like
How?
it's like a kid that need to leave the house. You gotta leave the house, but I still love you, but you gotta grow.
That's
So
not the
if
same.
it is the same.
How? You just said you'll disown them. Disown them means you have nothing to do with them.
Yes, bro.
Disown. Do you know what disown means?
Yes, but I still love them.
That's not the same.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It
Disown is not.
definitely is the same.
No, listen, I'm a dad. I think I know what disowning would be like. If I disown a child, that's like saying you do not deal with that child.
Yes, I won't deal with them, but I will still love them from afar, and there's no problem with that.
There is a problem with that. If that's your, you knew I was coming up,
I
Yeah, I
man.
know you
no,
was
you
coming
heard
up,
what he
man. I
said
was
when
ready
he
for
said
you.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
ready
we can
for this
do that.
too, man.
We can
And,
do
Go
and,
that.
ahead.
and I'm not even gonna get ignorant with you, man, because oh man, I'm not even gonna get ignorant with you.
I know,
But
man. Y'all talking points are comical, man. But you
No,
can speak your piece though.
no,
no,
that
no, no,
disowning
man.
that disowning me. Go
No,
ahead.
let me tell you something, bro. Uh, when I was growing up, man, I grew up in the church every day. I was a big homophobic man. I would down everybody being gay, and I was just saying, if my son ever be gay, I would disown him. I would lock him because my son ain't gonna be gay. I raised him. Ain't gonna never be like that, right? I said that. Look. I was a big homophobic man. Like 10, 15 years ago, and I start seeing stuff in my son. Like there's something like, I think your son gay. I said, get the hell away from me. My son ain't gay. And then I start watching my son, looking at him like, but he was just having these suicidal thoughts, like he couldn't say anything. And I start seeing it more and more, and I'm like, huh. And then one day he came to me and said, "Dad, I got something to tell you." And I said, "What you got to tell?" I knew he was going to tell me. He said, "Dad, I don't know how to say this, but I'm not attracted to women. I'm attracted to men. Please don't hate me, Dad." And I ain't gonna lie, I cried and I hugged him. Never mind, man. I'm getting emotional, man. I couldn't
No,
hate my
you can fuck.
son.
You go with that, Mo. You don't have to go into detail about that, bro. I
I
know. I
couldn't
know you
hate him.
love your boy.
I couldn't hate him. He said he used to pray to God that he was straight. He didn't want to kill himself because he couldn't be straight. He said, "I want to be able to produce. I want to be able to bring my dad home a grandma." He said he tried. He said he prayed to God. He wake up, he's still gay. He was holding it in, and all that stuff that I said, you know, and everything changed with me. Me and my son really tight, and I said I disagree with the lifestyle. I love you. I'm here for you, and it's easier said than done.
Right.
It's
Yeah, man.
it's
I heard your story, man, and it's like I definitely know where you coming from, man, because you low key kind of felt that way because you came from the church and all that. But me
yeah.
personally, I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. Like that's something I hold true to me. Like I can't go for that. I can't have that in my house because I feel
Mhm.
like it'll poison the other kids. So at that point in time, it's kind of like it's just a no no for me. I mean, I still take care of them until they're 18 and they go on about their business. But until then, yeah, you're gonna have to be the gender you're supposed to be. At least in my house. You feel me?
Mm,
That's fair
mm.
enough. I'm just letting you know. Okay, so the
That's fair
definition
enough.
of disown, the definition of disown is refuse to acknowledge, maintain any connection with. Okay,
Yes, I can
that's a
do that and still love them. It's like a friend
what
that
reject,
you're not cool with no more, and like you
reject.
had to distance yourself. You just
No,
own
that's
them,
not
but
it.
you still got
That
love for them. You feel me?
that
You know those
that's
kind
not
of
this.
friends that you can't hang around with.
No, that's not disowning. That's just saying I'm just keeping distance. Disowning
I'm doing the
is
same
you.
thing with my kid. We keeping
No,
the
you're not.
distance, but I still love you
Listen.
though.
First of all, looks nice. Looks nice. No, it looks really nice. So it's literally you refuse to acknowledge. I think one of the worst things for a child is to hear their parent n- refuse to acknowledge their existence.
Hmm.
That's a crushing blow to a child mentally. That child,
I mean, I won't do that to them when they're a kid. I said once they're 18 and they're gone, yeah,
but
I
they
would do that.
but they know you won't be. You know they won't. And there's a like okay, so it's like reject, cast off, cast aside, abandon, repudiate, renounce, and deny. And I'm not telling nobody how to maneuver. I'm just showing you that Kirk Franklin for a while, and I'm going to play the audio. I'm going to play the audio from the other content creator, how he for a longest time, just like Mo even said, but he did it on a more extreme version, tried to hide about his son. Like in other words, he was ashamed of his child and of his child being gay. So he literally said, "Hey, for our imagery, you don't need to bring that shit up." You know what I'm saying? And no, I agree with you, Art, on that one. I don't rock with the son pulling stunts to end Kirk Franklin's career. There's other ways to get his attention. Yeah, see, I didn't agree with that either. I didn't agree with that either. But see, and I'm not making no excuses. This is one of the consequences of when you want to hide the children will find some way to get that parent's attention, whether it be damning or not. They will act a fool. They will do something to get that attention. I'm not agreeing with how his son goes about doing things, but now they're like, okay, I can't hide this no more. So much to the point. Where's it at? And y'all welcome to come up to have the conversation. I got a one-day sit down, and I thank you, Mo, because for that. Even just talking about that, I know that wasn't easy. BMT, did he touch his son? Because I've no, I don't think so. Like we have a notion that some people that they're gay because they were either touched
A lot of the time they are.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
That's
No.
not true.
That's not true. That's not true. That's actually
how would that even come in their mind?
That's a common misconception. Some people just are.
Where you got that from?
Where I got that from? That's because I talked to people who are actually just gay. They're like, nobody touched me. I just been gay.
If people have been touched, they're straight as hell.
Right. Versus there's people who have never been touched and they're gay. Like that's a misconception. There's people who have been sexually assaulted or abused, and they're straight. Like you cannot bend that goddamn line. Versus there are.
I mean, if you say if you somehow agree with that, yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's not just agree. That's not just me agreeing. That's knowing that there are people who are like, I was just born gay. Like it is for what it is. Like I'm like that is. Let me get at it and play the audio. Shout out to Gossip Girl. Let's get out the way.
Our journey. We historically have tried to keep
I can hear it, right?
our journey
we can hear it.
with our son in his state a private family. We
Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? Okay, let me tell y'all something. Kirk Franklin, he is speaking out about his son. And this is so sweet and sincere. He said, you know what, you guys? I have done wrong. I need to put my son's future, my son's feelings before certain things he did to spite me. Because you guys know, he went on air, Kirk Franklin's son, and he cussed his father out, was telling a whole bunch of business. And he said he's forgiven him, and he has to put his son's feeling and his health before what he did. And, you know, his son is bi. Ain't no wrong with that. And ain't nothing gonna change that. And that's a beautiful thing. And then he's a sister too. You know, so,
Let me get to it.
But of course, in his mind, he feel like maybe it's not, because that's his business and that's his personal faith. Anyway, check this video out.
That affects you, and how did y'all heal from that if y'all did? And the reason I'm asking because there's a lot of parents out there that have the same similar situation.
We
As you can tell, just like listen, people think that this is not an emotional journey It's also an emotional journey for the family. Just like I can understand, I respect Mo as a father. That man goes hard for his kids and his grandkids. It's not easy because any father wants to see his legacy. Any parent wants to see.
But the legacy dies once you do that, though.
Not holistically, but you can go. There's different ways to get around that.
And
my
standards,
no, it's boys. It's straight boys that don't have kids. What you mean it dies? There's straight ones that don't have kids. The legacy's still there.
It's just, we here to
I
multiply.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But there's like lesbians that have kids. There's gay dudes that go.
So is a young man thinking that he's going to be masculine is going to come out of that situation? Is that a good environment for a young man to grow up to be a man? Yes or no?
Is that a good environment for a young man to grow up with a gay father?
Like two lesbians.
I don't have a problem with that.
What's the problem?
I'm asking you. You haven't answered my question. Is that a good environment for a young man
if that
to grow
child,
up to be a man?
If that child is in a healthy environment, why would I have a problem with them if they are with two loving parents that are raising? But I can pull on my sister Queen Cat. She has a son, and she has her wife, and that boy does boxing. He's in school, and that boy is overly spoiled, and yet he is ain't not a hint of gay in him. And he goes around his granddaddy and other people in the church and all that stuff. He's not gay.
Amen. That's not BMT because that's the minority. That's not the majority.
Now you're saying that's not the minority. Stop that, dude. There's a lot of people who have gay parents and they're straight.
BMT.
Come on, man. No, you don't know what you're
your
talking
horses,
about.
Man.
No, red pill trolling.
I'm
not trolling. I stand on this. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, but you're saying stuff. You're trying to tell us as parents something that we holistically actually do.
And I understand that. Me and you have totally different values.
Okay, but see, you're saying values, but we're telling you for what it is. We're not telling you.
Yeah, it is what it is in your house, but my house won't be running like that.
Okay, no keyword. Your house, but you.
Thank you.
Are you a believer?
My boundary is what in front of my friends. Anything outside of that, hey, y'all can do what y'all want to do. But in my house,
are you a Christian? Red pill? Are you a Christian?
Not necessarily, but yes, I read the Bible. I'm more spiritual.
So you believe in Jesus, right? You believe in Jesus.
Yes.
I believe in Jesus too, and Jesus would disown nobody. He had never disowned anybody, no matter how toxic they is. He still loved them. He said the new commandment.
I never said I was loving them. Y'all putting words in my mouth. I told y'all multiple times.
No. But Jesus still hung around them. Jesus still showed them love, and he didn't disown nobody. We got to live Christ life.
I have to protect the rest of my kids, man.
But here's the thing about
What's the difference if you got a drug dealer son? If you got a drug dealer son,
Red Pill, I'm trying to ask a question. Why do you keep saying you got to protect the rest of your kids? Like your gay kid is going to somehow affect the other kids?
Yes.
That wouldn't make sense, but then explain Mo. Mo has multiple kids and only one of his children.
You're talking about a minority, BMT.
It's not a minority thing. That's literally holistically.
Yes, it is.
What are you talking about? What do
you want to go through the survey?
My youngest is gay.
So
and they all straight.
They're all straight. Mo talk about pussy all the time.
Yeah, and that's fine. But that's a minority.
I'm just saying, but you're saying that somehow they're going to get infected by the gay.
I don't want that influence around my kid. Like I said, I'm more protective over my kid than is from you guys. I can just tell from this conversation. I'm not going to expose my kids to certain things.
Now, Red Pill. Now, I have a question. I'm just asking. If you're straight, right? You're a straight man,
right?
But your child comes out gay. Whose fault is it?
It'll be my fault. But I don't think that will even happen because I'm gonna have precautions so that won't happen.
You're gonna have
but if it do happen, it is what it is.
So you trying to say it's my fault that my son's gay?
I mean, it could be some things. I mean, did you take him to
You know what?
therapy?
I kept my son in
I didn't
church.
really blame you, but I mean, you said it.
No. You said because you said you feel like it was your fault. You know what I'm saying? What you're perfecting me is being a father. So I'm taking it like that. You
And
know.
it all can be from his environment. Like you see the ads that I run nowadays, like it's a lot of things out of our control that is exposed to our kids. So you won't
I
necessarily
isolated
know
my
where it's coming
kids.
from.
Mhm.
Look, I was in a long marriage, and I raised my son, and I had him in church like Sunday morning, Sunday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I kept him in youth stuff. I didn't even let him go to Halloween, go trick or treating. I took him to some thing called Holy Ween. I didn't even let them celebrate Halloween. I was just so really there for them. You know, vacation Bible school. I really kept bad music away from them. I sheltered my kids. Whatever they see me do, I didn't let them see me do. Right? I said, whatever I did, I didn't let them see me do. And I did my best. I said, you know what? And I was so focused on that he ain't gonna be gay. You know, so I'm like, oh, that guy's gay. I was so much of a homophobic. I downed my sister from having a gay son. Downed her. Like, what does she do wrong? You know, and all of a sudden, boom.
Like
And
one of the things about it, and this, like I said, let me play the audio. Like I said, I am thankful for you guys having a conversation. Like the video, you guys, we're having this of a discussion as men, respectfully. Um,
yes,
it's,
I
it,
respect this brother.
like I said, and maybe on Mo's side, Mo will probably have the conversation of, hey, you're still, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Mo? If you want to do that, I request it. If y'all can do that. But I don't think that makes you less of an efficient father if your son
I
or
don't
your
think so.
child is gay.
Yeah.
I don't think that makes you Mo. Like I said, Mo's son works. He's a respectable man. I've heard him talk about his political beliefs and stuff, and they
My
respect their
son's a
father.
pure liberal. We be
Yep.
arguing a lot over politics. It'd be funny though.
Shout out to Mo and shout out to Kelly. They have great kids, great grandbabies. You know. Let me get back to it.
We
All right.
historically have our journey with our son in the state and private family. Is I love my son, and we've been here for many years, and I've done everything that I could do to help him for many years. My son is a very talented, beautiful soul, and the way that he was wired is not necessarily his fault. Some of us are born with very unique wiring, and a lot of times in our community, it is hard for us to acknowledge certain wiring. You know, we want to think it's something else. We see people outside our community; they're very quick to lean towards science and medicine and information, right? Not our community, right? You know, we sometimes expect for there to be some other type of thing. Right. Is because we're so trusting with the medical system, with the healthcare system, with science and with systems. We historically, when it comes to systems, are very trusting of systems, and so we have had to walk through many layers historically with our son. My son recently was incarcerated, right? And so we knew we've been watching it for years. I mean, this is my boy. I know my son, and I've known everything. And so right now, I am proud of him. It's because I think that he is. We are privately trying to address some of those things, and I have to realize, Envy, that he may never be able to understand the gravity of what he did. Does that make sense? What I'm saying in context?
Yeah.
they will be able to understand it. And for me, I may have to live with that and put his well-being before what he did.
So that lets y'all know right there. Um, you know, like I said, I can tell you right now, that was a lot. That was a lot for Kirk Franklin to openly say, "Hey, I got a gay kid." Now it's interesting because he's also candidly, he even had he did it a few years ago. He did an apology, talking about how Kirk Franklin apologizes to gay community for homophobia in the black church, and this is something that goes on, especially in a lot of churches. And I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of gay people in the black church.
You're not
A lot of
lying,
them. There's a lot of gay people that walk around y'all every day. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all don't want to admit to that. A lot of y'all favorite rappers are gay. A lot of y'all favorite homeboys, homegirls, or people in y'all family are possibly behind the closet. They ain't come out and tell you, but I promise you they will. Sooner, whether you like it or not. They may keep it closed doors, and when they say I'm about to die, they might tell you. But there's a lot of people I know that are. Dude, I thought was one of the most badass mofos in the military. PT stud, could shoot bullets through the same hole without even while smoking a goddamn cigar. Bisexual. Didn't even see it coming. I'm like, what? Came there with his wife and his boyfriend. I was like, wait, that's your wife's boyfriend? No, that's my boyfriend. I was like, whoa, what's going on? But I'm gonna tell you right now, and I know people gonna try to look at this message and they'll condo it, but I understand black people and homosexuality. Y'all are some of the biggest supporters of homosexuality, even though y'all want to say y'all don't like homosexuality.
How
But then
so,
when we look at, listen, BLM, that screams.
I've been telling y'all about that, but y'all ain't want to listen.
Okay, so let's look at another thing. The way how black people be dressing, highly sexual. Like, I question a lot of y'all men when y'all bust sags. What does that say about a man that walks around busting sags around other men?
Yep,
that is true.
But like y'all want men walking
But
around.
are black people the enforcers of the gay community? No.
Stop it.
No. They use BLM to put their own narratives. They use y'all.
I agree.
So if that's the case, explain the black church.
I already told you the black church was gay.
Okay, explain. Listen, there's gay people everywhere. Whether y'all want to try to.
Oh, they big time in the church, man, especially in the choir. I'm telling you.
They're in the church, they're in the choir. They're all out there. Like I mean, you could say, well, we're not doing it, or it's not us. But no matter what, there's gay people everywhere. It's just that how they deal with it. It's like I hear when Arab people say that, oh man, they don't like homosexuality, but they don't with a young boy's butthole as that's a sin. That no, he's just some kept young man. Make it make sense. I don't see y'all saying shit about the Catholic Church or the goddamn church.
I've been saying all that, man. Listen, okay, I don't fuck with the Catholic Church. I already know all that.
I find you got a lot of gangbangers and rappers that are gay.
Yes, I know that. Playboy Cardi gay, Lil Uzi gay, most of them gay.
So, explain to me.
But who are pushing those artists though? Who are these labels?
Who are pushing them?
Then, so that's the white community, man.
So you can't just say now you're saying that's just the white community, but there are black gays.
I'm not saying there aren't black gays. I'm just telling you who are pushing it.
Okay, go on.
It's more the white left wings that are pushing it.
Support would be the black church, sagging, prison culture, Tyler Perry success. Oh man.
All of that is against black masculinity. All of that, bro.
Man, some black men gave away black masculinity. Ain't nobody took y'all masculinity. Some of y'all.
Hold on. But wait, though. So why is today men have the lower testosterone in history? Tell me why.
My testosterone.
No, you can check it.
Mine's
the average man. Yours is. You're the minority, but the majority is
the minority. How am I? How is this the minority?
You keep talking about yourself, but I'm talking about the overall picture. What you don't understand.
How you saying? Okay, so is your testosterone low?
No, mine's high. I take care of myself.
Okay, so how you? So
I'm the minority.
How did you make it out? How did you make it out? Mo make it out. How did all these other men? But somehow you're saying black men. And see, where did that come from? Saying black men's testosterone is high, but no other masculinities. I didn't say.
I said men overall. I didn't just talk about black men. You can actually go on Google and look it up if you want to. That's the truth.
So you're saying men are knowingly lowering the testosterone of other men?
For some reason, as time progressed over time, our testosterone levels became lower. That's because we're not out here fighting each other. Like, bro, we live in a civilized society, bro. Most men don't even fight. Like, most men haven't fought since fucking middle school.
Fight what? Fight what? What are you fighting?
I'm talking about like a regular fight. People talk shit on the internet nowadays. Nobody doing no hand-to-hand combat or none of that.
What the hell? Like, nigga, y'all not in Mortal Kombat. Like, have y'all ever been shot at, stabbed, or anything? Have any of y'all ever been? I have been. Have you ever been shot?
No.
Stabbed?
No.
Have you ever been in a rollover or ever been jumped?
So you think you got more testosterone than Viking back in the days?
Whoa. You just said fighting.
Right.
Now, I know Mo's been his share of goddamn getting roughed up. I know that.
Most of these little kids don't even go outside. I'm not talking about y'all, man. Most of you kids don't even go outside. They don't even do physical activities nowadays.
How you gonna say that? And if now more than ever, these boys are way more emotional. All they do is violence. I'm not saying that's all they do, but they don't think rational. Like, they can't even handle
because they act like women.
Oh, so now you're saying they act like women, but you just say you want the men to go out and fight. You said that.
I didn't say I wanted the men to go out and fight. I'm just using it as an example to show you that young men do not even go outside. They don't play or anything like that. So they're not even. That's why the testosterone levels are so low nowadays from the food they eat, the estrogen that they eat. Like, y'all don't understand that. It seems like you don't comprehend. Okay, it's the reason why things are like this.
Okay, so why are the things like this? Who's doing this? Who's doing this? Who's doing it? We're going down your red pill philosophy. Now, mind you, when I was coming up, there was no such thing as red pill. When Mo was coming up, there was no such thing as red pill.
This have nothing to do with red pill. This is the honest truth.
No. But understand, that's an adopted philosophy of y'all testosterone and masculinity being taken away. That's where the talking points of red pill. There was no such thing as that in my day. It was just called.
You can call it whatever pill you want to call it. I'm not calling it the pill. I'm calling it the truth. I live in the truth.
No, that's your truth.
You can keep all the pills y'all want.
That's your
y'all
truth.
Pop all the pills y'all want, but this is the truth.
No, but that's your truth. Like,
you can literally do your research on Google. Like,
yeah, but how do you know it's actual data? You do know they put out a lot of false.
I can actually see this shit in real life.
You do know they put out a lot of false. I mean, listen, I question any man that walks around.
So why men act like this? Why are men so effeminate nowadays? Tell me why. Because I just gave you some reason why I feel that way. You haven't given me anything factual.
Okay, so let me.
I told you go on Google and look it up, but you haven't done it.
When I actually showed you the definition of disowning, you still refuted it as if your definition was factual. When I showed you the actual
concept. Did that definitely have anything to do with love? No, it did not. Thank you.
Yes, it does. Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Disowning means you don't acknowledge. How do you love something you don't acknowledge? That's a contradiction. Come on, dude. Like, who are you playing with in the English? Like, come on now. If you don't acknowledge or rebuke somebody, that's not loving them. Telling
It's
a
out of
child, I
love. It's
disown
out
you.
of love.
Okay, I don't
It's
know
out of
what
love,
kind
man.
of where'd you learn the diction of disowning? Nope. Go to somebody says, if I disown a child, I love them. I will ask everybody in the chat right now, is that the same thing? To disown a child is still to love them. You will never find nobody
To
say,
the
yeah,
common man, yes. I'm not the common man.
what are you?
I'm a
Do you wake?
traditional man.
I got a question. Do you wake up?
Yes.
Do you pay bills?
Yes.
Do you pay taxes?
Yes.
Do you breathe?
Yes.
Eat?
Yes.
Shit?
Yes.
Do you have a family yet?
Nope.
Okay, you're a common man. Congratulations. There's nothing
Nah,
extraordinary.
what
You're
you
a
don't
common
get
man.
though.
You're common. There's
Yes,
nothing
no,
special
from
about
your
it.
perspective, because you don't see
No,
it from
you're
a
common.
moral perspective.
You're
Because
common.
I'm
There's
not a
nothing
worldly
special.
man, so you're
I'm
not talking to
I'm
just
not gonna
some
tell you.
regular
I'm not
smoke.
gonna gas your head up
My,
with nothing. You're
yeah,
a
you
common
talk
man.
when you remind me of Kevin Samuel talking about the high value man. I really don't care about the
When have I ever
materialistic
said anything
shit.
about high value?
So that's what I'm trying to break it down to you. You
But how did I
have the
remind you
same
somebody?
talking point as him.
What's the talking
But
point?
I don't come from the standpoint of materialistic shit. I come from the standpoint of having high moral values.
Okay, so you're talking on some spirit. And you see, I think that's a problem I have, Mo. I'm gonna just say that. This is a problem I have with church going folks.
I don't go to church, sir.
Well, hold on. I ain't say you. But this is I have a problem with a lot of black folks. They want respect and protection. I'm not saying y'all co-sign with an LGBT agenda. That Mo talks against it. I speak against it. But I'm also going to be aware that we have people like us that are gay. That when y'all start using y'all talking point, they're gonna be like, well, shit, explain this. Well, explain that. Well, then explain this.
And I have no problem saying that to people. I mean, if the conversation come up, yes, but at the same time, it's people at work that are gay, who are lesbian, I still talk to them like regular people. But in my house, anything inside my boundary, my territory, that's
Fair
not
enough.
going on.
No, that's fair enough, and that's fair enough for you to say. Again, Kirk Franklin openly, candidly admitted, he said, listen, for a long time, I've been trying to cover up my son being gay. And that shit has come to roost. Now we can't hide that shit. My son's done been incarcerated. He's done been caught doing drugs, X, Y, and Z. But I've been disowning my responsibilities of what he is and what he's been doing. I would ask Mo, how do you think it would have been if your son had came to you and you had disowned him or rejected him?
He would have probably committed suicide. He wants to get his daddy approval a lot. He loves his dad, and he said that he was scared. What I think. And his life would have been different. He said it was hurting him inside that he couldn't say nothing. He tried to slit his wrist a couple of times. No one understood that, and he came out with him and said that he didn't want to be gay. He was fighting it, but he didn't want to disappoint me. And like, wow, no, I could just imagine how his life, how he'd be mentally messed up if I disowned him. And that's something that I would have to live with for the rest of my life, because I didn't come up with him with love. Love, it don't not take a lot of energy to love, but it takes a whole lot of energy to hate. It causes health problems. It causes bitterness. But to love, you can be free. And I told my son, I disagree with it. It's not natural, but I love you. I also disagree with my daughter not being married. I was happy she got married because I don't want I like my kids to be married. For real. I have that type of boundaries. It's just standards, and I said, not only I disagree with gay, I also believe that people should be married. You know, you know. So I believe in that too.
Mhm.
So I'd be hypocritical if I sat there just point one finger at gays. But my son would have, man, I could only imagine how he would be if I didn't accept him. He needs his father, you know, especially after that divorce I had, you know, and he really needed me. There's certain things he could, you know, despite him being gay, there's certain things that he could talk, certain way he could talk to me and not his mother. And I used to think that a father can't be there for his gay son. That's BS.
Mhm. Again, and the thing about it is, I know um, Kirk Franklin was talking about how the mental health system, but we also got to acknowledge there's other types of systems within the community that people are afraid of. That again, we don't get them the proper help. At the time, his Kirk Franklin's son needed his help. He needed his help. He said he's like, I need my father's help. Y'all men don't know how much your words carry that of your children or young men around you. Listen, I know this is not an easy topic to talk about. I know it's very uncomfortable because oh God, like black men talking about homophobia. But it is something that holistically happens in the community, and the gays can no longer be ignored. They can't. They won't. Now they're doing things to make sure, okay, you want to pretend like you don't see us, you want to pretend like you don't deal with us, you don't buy from us, you don't sit amongst us, you haven't brought us into this world, or literally walked amongst us. Yes, there are some that are made out of abuse. I will definitely understand and concede to that. But there are also some that were not abused. You can have some that were brought into that were here. There's a daddy in their life and they're still gay. Versus that of those who have that don't have a father in their life and they're not gay or they can be gay. I probably need to go contact Classic Ruby. Ruby is an excellent at breaking this down. But Kurt Franklin trying now to say, hey, I know he has a lot of demons. We got to just work him out. Yes. And I can honestly respect him as a father for doing that. I say it's a lot easier to say until you have a child of your own.
Mm-hmm.
You actually
I can definitely agree with that.
And so that's why I said I have, like I said, Red Pill still my homie. You know, so I get, but I thought like that before too. I'm not gonna lie, I thought my son ain't gonna be gay. None of my family gonna be gay. They are. I ain't dealing with them. But I was saying that out of ignorance because guess what? I don't know the future. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know the
Now,
situation.
am I saying that I would never talk to him? Might have a conversation, but would I be around him? Do I like no, man? Like it's just not with me, bro.
If my child is gay, I agree with you. Not in my household. You will have respect for my household, but that is your home. And if you don't
Yeah,
allow
they ain't sleeping what to do in my house.
yeah, right. So that's fair. We can agree upon that, Red. Me and Mo will agree upon that. That is your home. So you don't have to roll over for nobody. Your home, your rules. No problem with that. But I'm also understanding that when I go to my kid, be prepared. When you go to your kid's house, if you ever do go over there, tables can turn. Those same people that you didn't want to deal with, they might just be there. So let's say he does get married. He is gay. Okay? I'm just using Kirk Franklin hypothetically. He does get married. The man marries another man. But he says, Dad, I want you to come over and meet our kid. We have a kid now. Does Kirk Franklin say, I'm not going? Or does he go over there and see his new grandchild? Now, I would honestly say he would be better off to go see his grandchild because the grandchild needs that grandparent in their life.
Yeah.
Bro,
I know a lot of y'all.
that's not my grandson, bro. He not in my bloodline. He's not mine. I can't go to that wedding, bro. I can't. I
That's
can't
fine.
do it.
That's on you. That's on you. Me, I'm not cutting off my blessings.
I would go to my son's wedding to show support, but I don't want. I will go. And I
Yeah,
disagree with
like
it.
Nah, it have to be
your child,
open rebuke. Open rebuke. It have to be. It can't be in
okay,
closed
that's you.
doors.
That's you. That is you. That is you. What you choose to do, that's on you. When you have your family, that is you. My kid has that situation. I'm not going to say, well, fuck you and your wedding. I'm going to still go to my kid's wedding. That's
I'm
still
not gonna
my.
say fuck you. I'm gonna say, hey man, I don't agree with your lifestyle,
That's
and
fine.
therefore I cannot go. Respectfully, but I still love you, son. But still gotta keep distance, G.
I noticed that you keep on whatever we're saying. So
I
you keep
go, but I ain't paying for it. I eat that free.
yeah,
I eat the
like
reception food and
we're
all
not
that.
we're not trying to convince nobody. We're just telling you our opinion of as men that are, he has more time in than me. I'm just now understanding there are there's a lot more things happening going on. When I was coming up in the 80s and 90s, it wasn't, we knew that there were gay men and women out there. Actually, you probably saw more of the gay men than you did the women. The women, now they are out and about. They ain't even trying to hide their shit no more. The women, but the men now, listen, some of the outfits and clothes that some of these dudes are wearing, nobody questioned them motherfuckers. But now,
Skinny jeans.
but I gotta be for real. But that's kind of more so of y'all era now, Red. Y'all era the one that
It is our hour, man. I reject everything of it.
So, but see, that's the thing about it. You would be a minority in your era.
Yeah, I know I'm a minority, man. Ain't no men like me around no more, man. We like a small percentage over here, bro.
Oh, I guess y'all gonna die off soon.
Now I'm gonna have me an abundance of kids. I'm gonna have like 9.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna have me a good 9, 3 sets of triplets. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have me a family, bro. They all gonna be raised the right way.
Hey, you know what the thing about it is about being a father? I'm gonna tell you this. We can all mean well and we can all try to do well, but at the end of the day, that child is gonna make their choices. That child, just like Kirk Franklin's children, Mo's children, they were raised the right way. And the child is still going to choose at the end of the day.
Yes, they have the right to choose, but I have the right to choose to not mess with you at a certain age until I'm legally liable.
Hey, and let that be y'all choice.
I mean, I'm cold with it. You feel me? So, hey, that's probably just me. I'm cold with it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Like I said, all I said, it ain't gonna bode well. It's never gonna bode well. I don't care how y'all try to precipitate.
So what outcome do you expect of that?
No. That you gonna live with that. Mo just told you it's not gonna bode well. I know it's not gonna bode well. Mm-hmm. And we know as parents, you're not a parent. You have no family under you or nobody that answers to you. We're telling you. For that raise children, that has people that depend upon us. The minute you start doing the ye not worthy of the certain stuff, you don't have to support it, but certain actions will have repercussions down the line. And be forewarned, as you get older, they will remember how you treated them. They will remember that shit. They remember how you treated that last child, how you treated that one, what you did with that one, and you're going to have to depend upon them when your funky ass is laying on that bed and you can't even get up to get you a bowl of cereal. And the same one you shitted on will probably be the one that you need to call on the most. Mm-hmm. They always are. I shit you not.
You saying some real shit though.
No, I'm telling you, it's real. But that's what's going on with a lot. You know the thing about that's scary about it? a lot of black men have to acknowledge your chicks are coming back home to the hen house. I know there's a lot of black men who are dying alone, wishing that they made the proper amends with their children. Kirk Franklin, I'm proud of this man for he may not like his child's lifestyle. You don't have to like your child's lifestyle, but that is still going to be your child.
Yeah, but y'all act like I just told you I'ma still love them, bro. I'ma still love them, bro.
But you basically said you're gonna send him about his way, ain't gonna have nothing to do with him.
Right.
That's different. That's different.
That ain't love.
That's love to me, man.
He as he get Mo, when you gonna do your show on this, man? I think you could probably break it down a lot more thoroughly. And I invite Red Pill to come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll let you know. I'm gonna look at my I'm gonna do an ASAP.
Conversation.
But you know the thing that's crazy about it? When Mo was open about his family, some of the people in our own congregation of conservative talk started turning their ass up on Mo. But you know who had his back more harder than anything? His son.
Mm-hmm.
His son was right there like, Dad, fuck them. They were never your friends from the get-go. Shout out to my sister Hope. And Hope is very hardcore on getting on motherfucker's ass. But you know what? Her daughter supports her. And Hope is straight as a fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get Hope on that one too, man. Because both of their kids are successful.
Being gay don't mean you're not going to be successful.
You know, they antiquated. What's going on, Kelly? Like I said, Mo is so hard on his son, he's mean. But see, that just told you whether his son is gay or not. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. Whether your son is gay or not don't mean they can't be an efficient man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm very hard on my son.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love you guys. I love you guys respectfully. Red Pill, shout out to you for putting the fire under our feet. You know what I'm saying? Mo, thank you. I love you. Bro.
No problem.
I love you.
Yeah, man, all
You
good.
didn't have to.
You
didn't have to, but you came up. You guys, shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Mama Max. Shout out to Super Mike. Art and the Style. Shout out to your brother. I wanted you to come up and pick your head. Shout out to Iman. I know there's other people in the cloud that were watching. I know some people feel a certain type of way about this because blacks talking about homosexuality and LGBTQ and supporting their children, whether they like it or not. I know that's hard. Oh, here go BMT talking about that gay shit again. Listen, bro, them gay people ain't going nowhere in your community. They're going to be here. They're going to be here. Dave Chappelle didn't run away from them. He said, nah, y'all going to come meet me. Y'all going to come meet me and we're going to have the conversation. Dave Chappelle didn't run. I'm not going to run from talking to them. Shit, one of them just invited us to a goddamn pool house party with a bunch of cool ass people. My kid said, "Oh, Dad, can we?" Hell yeah, shit. I'm gonna rub my elbows with the elites.
Mm-hmm.
I know I ain't gay. I'm going to get that goddamn free goddamn shrimp salad. The fuck? I'm in my damn swimming trunks right now. See, got my swimming trunks on and everything.
Hey, someone offered me to go to a gay bar and say, "Oh, you can drink." I'm going. All you can drink for free.
You can't turn down all you can drink. Goddamn.
So BMT, y'all telling me y'all want to go to a gay bar just because they got free drinks?
I've been
Where the morality at, man?
Listen,
where is the morality at, man?
What do you mean the morality? Like, how did that make
you ain't gay bar? We ain't gay places anyway.
Listen, that's like somebody inviting you to a Thanksgiving dinner, but the person's house is the person who owned the house is gay. How did that make me gay or Mo gay for going to a Thanksgiving dinner, even though the person's gay? How does that?
I don't even want to be in that environment, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I work about a bunch of them, so what's the difference? I can't go to work now.
I'm not saying you can't go to work, but
no, but just saying,
hike my way over there? Like, no, bro, I don't care.
But
Nah,
see, how are you gay? But how would you?
I'm not saying that you're gay
But
for
no.
going.
But
I'm just
listen,
saying I don't want to be caught up in that environment.
Hey, I got some free IPA beer and some free vodka lemonade. All right.
like, but see, here's the thing about how is the gay going to get on you?
I'm not saying the gay is gonna get on me. I don't treat it like a virus, BMT. Come on now.
You sure?
I'm
Because
sure.
you're saying, okay, I would go so far with you about certain bars or areas when they doing too much. I couldn't go there. But if it's like a hookah lounge or something, mind you, one of the bars I worked at, it was a gay bar, right? But they were paying me $250 a night. I'm not turning that shit down. That's
Me, that's the difference between you and me, man. I don't care about material. I don't care about money.
Hey,
I don't care about anything else. I have a moral standard that I have to maintain.
I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck. Listen, gay dollars and straight dollars don't hurt me. They all get spent the same money. I'm going
Not
to spend
saying I still take your money.
No.
Yeah,
I want you to keep that same energy.
Yeah, you could definitely put
I
some
want you to
change
keep
in
that
my
same
pocket.
energy. No. If somebody gay is going to be willing to implore you, I want you to tell them, no, it goes against my moral compass. I cannot work for you.
You act like I can't be cool with gay people.
No.
Gay people at work.
But you just told Mo and me. Mo got invited.
I'm just telling you, I'm not going to their location when they congregate. No, those not my people, bro.
What's your people?
Black people, straight people, people who have an actual brain.
They have an actual okay. That's your belief. I am not. That's your belief. I don't want to go to the gay bar either. I done that in my 20s. You won't catch me there in my 40s. It's not my thing, but I'm not hating. She's already been there. She's already done. Like I said, I've been inside those places. I done did bodyguard.
So have you ever gotten hitting on
by a gay person?
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. Never.
Have any one of you been hitting on?
They told me I look nice, and I said thank you, and I went on about my life. That's it. They told me I look nice. I went on about my life. Thank you. Ooh, you smell good.
I got a YouTube video that I went to a trans rally in DC. I was late for the Trump rally. I was going to speak over there, but I was interviewing them, and I actually had a good conversation with them. You know, they was nice to me. I was just interviewing them for a whole hour. You know, and that was it.
Yeah, I saw that, and you did nothing. You lost no composure or anything. I
can't have a conversation with these people. I've talked to multiple gay people.
No, don't do that. No, you reneged too much.
No.
You reneged too much.
No. Because I keep that to myself. Because I know the world is how it is. I have to maneuver in this world a certain way to get what I want. You see what I'm saying? So I have no problem talking to them or anything like that. But all I'm saying is anything inside of my house and in my boundary or my territory, I cannot go for that.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you guys later. Thank y'all for hitting us up. We definitely appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go to a party, and I'm gonna go have fun. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, man, go have some fun, man.
You're right, and I hope Red Pill. Hey, you stick to your people of your alliance that will keep you safe.
Right.
Damn, they're calling me too. So,
all right, peace out. Peace, Red Pill.
Definitely need to have a conversation.
I love you guys. Y'all take